What's up, Internet? We are here with 401 Cool Game by Real Boy. Yeah, that's the name. No, like, take a step back, reverse those things. There you go. We are here with a series of other games that aren't hopefully math. Starting with Radon Bungling, which is, I guess, Radon Bungling Bay, but I'm pretty sure we already played that. It does say Radon Bungling Bay, and I do believe we've already played this. Unless I'm thinking of a different game. Nope, we've already played this. I think we played it with a different skin, because it was like a pirate hack of this, but I'm pretty sure we already played this. Although, I don't know, I can't say I've gotten any better or understand this game any better. You fly around, you blow up factories, and you return to your ship to get refueled when you need it. Slow down a little bit, which is kind of what we're going to do here. I'm just going to drop all the bombs on this. I think I'm out of bombs. That's okay. Hey, a boat. Let's return to our ship. It's up here. Slow down. Please refuel me. I think we're good. Alright. So we gotta keep looking for things to blow up. Factories, primarily. Alright. Come on, blow up. There we go. All the lights went out. Hey, a road. This looks like where aircrafts would take off. Is that a twin bee thing? Looks like a twin bee bell. Well, now it's gone, whatever it is. Where's our boat friend? We need to restock. Boat friend! I don't want to park in the river. That would be bad, I think. But we've already played this. This is a repeat, and it's not a very good game. It's not horrible, but it's not great, I don't think. Come on, blow up. Or blow me up, one of those things. Something needs to explode, or it's going to be real boring. I think you have to restock after, like, every... No? Okay, I was going to say, I think you have to restock after you blow up a thing, but I ran out of bombs. Anyway, it's Radon Bungling Bay again. We've already played it. It's a repeat. And it's not a great game by any means. I was kind of hoping that would be a different game that was mislabeled, because that sometimes happens, because pirate games are notoriously high quality like that. Next we have Blaster Master, which, when I saw this, when I first got this, it was super exciting. You might notice the screen flashing a little bit quick. If you've ever played Blaster Master, you might think that the music's playing a little quick. Congratulations to the European version of Blaster Master, which runs at about twice the speed because refresh rates are different over there. Oh, and this is why I've still never played original Blaster Master. Because every version of it I have is European for some reason. And it's not unplayable by any means, but it's... You gotta play it at twice the speed, basically, which kind of sucks. And it's Blaster Master, it's awesome. It's kind of one of those NES, like, must-have classics that Nintendo didn't put out. And he exploded because the game's running too fast, really. The only Blaster Master game I've ever actually played is the one on the Switch, where you can play Shantae. And I got it expressly because you can play Shantae. Because I love Shantae. It's not fall to our deaths if we can help it. Or Blaster Master. It's awesome. Go in. There we go. And it's interesting because it's like one of those games that's two different games in one. You got like the side-scrolling tank bits, you got the top-down run and gun bits. It kind of reminds me a little bit of The Guardian Legend, which is a game I've played. That's not entirely dissimilar, but it's more of a shmup than an adventure game. That's a game I have to do more with. Got little grenade madoodles. But that seems to be the lot that was of value too. But this is definitely like one of the more interesting ones on this card. It's just a shame that it's at a speed that almost makes it basically unplayable. But you know, it's still Blaster Master, which means it's still awesome. Getting our old tank pal, Sophia the Third. Just never play Blaster Master on the Mega Drive because that is like just a joke compared to what Blaster Master is. Run, 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 run. I have a multi-cart that actually does have Blaster Master on the Mega Drive. It is like the most depressing thing ever. That is a Mega Drive game that has loading screens. And it was fantastic because it was made by a company that had never played Blaster Master, never even heard of Blaster Master. And they were only familiar with PC games at the time. They had never made a console game before, so they never really understood how it worked, hence the loading screens. That's more power. But you know, it's just running around hunting down bosses, getting new power-ups for your tank, and finding new areas to explore. You know, Blaster Master is awesome, and this is Blaster Master for the person who's too busy and has to play things really, really fast. Which is good, because it plays really, really fast, whether you want it to or not. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Don't want to go down there. Yet, anyway. Here. And long jump. I think we want to go down here. Or not. Goodbye, tank. I'm just gonna go down here on my own. So that's the safe thing to do. Leave your tank. Who needs tanks when you can walk around on foot? That just makes sense. I'll admit the faster paced music is giving me a headache. This was also one of those games where they didn't really translate the plot so much as they just made something up. Something about how your frog jumped down a hole, and when you jump down the hole to chase after your frog, you found a tank. And you went and go discover like where your frog is, and it turns out your frog like mutated into one of the bosses. Whereas originally it was like you were some kind of warrior that had been granted like this super tank to fight an underground war or something. And it was just trying to like rescue a princess, if I recall. It was one of those games where they didn't really translate the plot so much as they just pulled something out of their asses. And that's always fun. I mean, it's annoying if you're trying to get a pure experience of what the game is supposed to be, but it's interesting to see what happens and how that can ultimately change your experience. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Boss fight. Turbo controller, go! And I died. Turbo controller, you failed me. It wasn't fast enough for the, like, 2x game speed of the European version of Blaster Master. Alas. That sucks, too, because that's, like, one of the best games on here is Blaster Master, and if we get a version that's basically unplayable. Alright, next we have Hyper Sports. Okay. I don't want to play this at all. I guess we're gonna shoot things. Is this gonna be a thing that requires the... What? Okay, I understand. I kind of understand. I don't understand how that controlled at all. Okay, I'm pressing buttons, but stuff seems to be happening. Pressing all the buttons, go! Alas, we didn't hyper sports hyper enough. I think that's about enough of that as I can take. I don't care if that was less than a minute. I do not want to play more of that. I'm just bitter because I want to play more Blaster Master, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, next we have Indiana Jones. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, rather. Made by LucasArts. That might mean it's actually a good game. Remember when LucasArts was a thing? Oh, that was good times. You don't look like Harrison Ford. Actually, the Super Nintendo Indiana Jones game was pretty amazing, from what I recall, but that's because it was basically Super Star Wars. I think I played a little bit of this before, and it was okay. Not great, mind you, but not horrible. Climb, Indy, climb. Can I break that pot? I don't think so. Punch. Because this is what archaeology is all about. You know, except not at all. You know, if archaeology was more like actual, how it was depicted in Indiana Jones, I think there'd be a lot more archaeologists. Be a much more interesting field too. Oh god, let's not fall into quicksand. Just lie on your back. Let's try that again. I have a bullwhip. Because that's what archaeology demands. Oh no, I lost it. That's not going to ever not be fun. But so far this is just kind of a very standard punchy platformer. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, stuff like Shatterhand is pretty awesome. But this is definitely not Shatterhand quality, I don't think. And as we draw back to where we were, we get to see all the games we've played thus far. We've come so far, and we still have so far to go. Next we go with Mahjong 4P, presumably 4-player Mahjong. I don't know how to play Mahjong. I know how to play Shanghai Mahjong, which isn't even really Mahjong. But proper Mahjong, I have no idea. I know it's about making hands, not dissimilar to like a cross between like rummy and poker, but that's the extent I know about it. I don't know what any of this nonsense actually means. Did I win? I don't think we did win. I just think we didn't expressly lose. If anyone actually knows how to play Mahjong, that might be interesting to you. I do not. Which is probably why I will never truly finish all the mini-games in Yakuza. Oh, Mahjong. Also Shogi. No thanks. Anyway, these past 5 games, would I recommend this card? Not really. Radon Bungling Bay, we've already played. It's a repeat. It's basically a wasted space. Blaster Master is one of the best games on here, but it's the PAL version, so it's not going to play properly on our screens, which sucks. Hyper Sports, no. Indiana Jones is okay, I guess. And Mahjong, no thanks. Oh, good. More Mahjong next. Hold on to your seats for next week when we look at more Mahjong. Oh, dear Lord. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe to the show to see more. And if you want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal and Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do this to the best of my ability. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about stuff like, seriously, how the hell do you play Mahjong? And why is it one of the best games on here is in a version that makes it almost unplayable? That's just not fair. Why is everything else in like the proper NTSC thing, but Blaster Master, one of the few games I was excited about, no, can't play that right. Thanks, pirate cart makers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.